Hello friends, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today, chicken mole. Let's go watch it. Hello my friends and welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today we're doing it a little bit different. I don't know if that light behind me, above me, is interfering or not with my head. Anyway, today's menu. I'm gonna do mole with chicken. Right there. Now you can use whatever kind you like. You can even make your own. It's not that hard to do. I tried this last time and I kind of like it. It's okay. But I want to try the liquid and see if that's okay. You can use chili powder and do it the old-fashioned way, which, if you know what you're doing, should come out pretty good. Now, the chocolate that I used isn't Mexican chocolate. Sorry about that. I used baking chocolate. I got to see what brand it is. Because what I remember, something I bought a while back, I got it at a local grocery store. That's about all I can tell you. Almond bark is what it's called. And that's what I'm going to use. That'll be about right. That chunk right there. That'll do me just fine. It's going to give me all the flavor I need from that. I can't find my Mexican oregano, so I'm just going to use oregano. Anybody knows the difference between Mexican oregano and Italian oregano? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious because I don't know the answer to that one, and I wished I did. Yeah, I could use garlic powder, but I'm not going to. I could use onion powder. I'm not going to because I'm going to use real onions and real garlic, and that's why. But I am going to use my rice cooker, my 20-cup rice cooker, to do the mole in. That saves me a whole lot of steps. If I need to saute anything like the onions and garlic, it can handle doing that, which is pretty good. So I got to go get my rice cooker out. It's over there in the shelf. I'll put it right next to me over here. And we're going to do what we can do. So we're going to cut an onion here. Going to dice it up finely. I already put the chocolate in the rice cooker. It's not melting because it's not plugged in or anything like that just yet. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pot, not a lot. I was going to get some avocado oil, but whew, they raised the price again. But I've got plenty of olive oil, so I'll use that. I got a big metal container of it. I think it's 3 liters. It's huge. I bought it months ago by mistake. I bought 2 of them. Just wanted the one. But the way it worked out, with shipping going haywire around the world, that worked out. I almost was considering sending it back, but then I'm like, nah, I'll use it. No point. Already got it. I'm only going to use half of this onion. And some people are like, oh, that's too much onion. You're right. onion skin sticking to my fingers. There you go. That's one done. Had one in there I could have used. Yeah. Okay. So, sliding around all over the place. Can you see the... can you see it? There's a chocolate. I know this is a cheat code, but hey, you know, when you're in the kitchen, this is the garlic I'll be using. When you're in the kitchen, take all the... That's how much I'll be using. Take all the shortcuts you can. If it speeds you up, then that's the right way to do it. Don't hold me to that. Now I'm going to add this to the pot, the mole. I have to break out my scissors. I'm going to go by the instructions on the container because I don't know any better. That works for me. Little spouty hole. Try to put this over here so you can see. Okay. Now let's see. Shake before opening. No, I didn't do that. Tablespoon of oil. No, I didn't do that yet. But I did say I was going to add oil, so I will. I will add, didn't see how much water. Okay. Ready to serve. Maybe you don't add any water to it. Oh yeah, it's ready to serve, so I guess there's no oil. There's no water to add to this one. Okay. All right. Well then, joy, joy. We'll just put this in the rice cooker. Huh, how about that? And I won't stir it just yet. I'll wait till it gets hot. And I'm going to put this on. That's hilarious. I plugged in the magic. Oh man. I want my bullet. I want my rice cooker. Dad. Slow cook on low. Low cook on slow. I'm going to do that. Now I got to take the chicken that I'm going to use and pull it apart. It's all going to go in the pot. I got this at my favorite store. You know the one, don't make me say it. Ugh. And so, it's going to go right there. I got this yesterday when it was nice and hot. And that's okay, because now it's nice and cold. So I'm going to just pull this apart. You can do your chicken whatever way you like, whatever kind of chicken you want to do. I'll give you a clue. Thigh meat is really, really flavorful and would do this dish amazing. Where's my, I need my knife. If you throw some bits of skin in there, hey, that's just a little flavor. I gotta get my trash can over here because I'm gonna make a mess. There we go. There it goes. Yeah. I had to set this camera up the way I'm doing it right now because my cell phone isn't and hasn't been working properly. So I won't be able to film with my phone. I'll have to just use my webcam. It's lucky I had the webcam. Wow. But it's all good. I got some software that lets me do this split screen thing with the camera that's built into the laptop and the webcam. There we go. All this chicken is going to go in the pot. That's my plan anyway. Let me know if you like what I'm doing with the setup, the camera, the video thing, all that. Any suggestions you have me to change it, I will. Because I'm doing this for you guys and gals. It doesn't matter to me because I'm just standing here doing the cooking. I don't have an electrical engineer telling me, Dave, you got it wrong, don't do it like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm going to just throw the wings in the pot, as is. There's only two of them. There's only two of them. See how strong I am. I bladed right through that bird. I probably should have done this when it was not stone cold from the fridge, but I don't work that way. I always make it more difficult for me. If you do it while it's still warm, it'll flake right out a lot easier. It's just that yesterday, I wasn't able to set everything up and do it. But we'll get it done today. If I'd have known that was like, you just start it up. See, the other one is like a bouillon cube, a giant bouillon cube inside that glass jar. And you have to add like almost 3 cups of water to it, or 3.5 cups of water to it. This one you don't. I should have bought 2 of them. That way I'd have a bit more moldy, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Ugh. Ding! Trying to make these pieces edible size, so you don't have to worry. Put it in your mouth, you're not going to choke on it. Bite size. That's the word I was looking for. Bite size. Okay. We're getting them bite-sized pieces worked out. And all the stragglers, well, we'll just tear them off as is. No worries. The skin I'm omitting because that'll be too much fat grease that I don't want. Greasy fat. Is that right? Yeah, greasy fat. I don't want that. I don't want greasy fat. Yeah. We are tearing through this bird. We're just about done. I don't think there's much more meat on here. It's just skinny meat, really. That's more skin and and fat than meat. So no, I won't do that. Yeah, this would have come off a lot easier had I done it while it was still warm. Yeah. I'll make a note to myself. And make sure you get all the bones out, because you don't want to be biting in and choking on bones, chicken bones. The last mole I made out of that glass jar, like I was telling you, was quite good. I ate most of that up. I got it down to the nubs. The nubs and the grubs. I didn't film that one of me doing it. But I should have. Okay, I think that's pretty much it in the chicken department. I'll get rid of that. There. Now I gotta wash my hands up because I am totally greased up. Okay, just about ready. Put it in the pot. Yep, it's boiling down there. It's boiling. Stir it around a little bit. And this all goes in the pot. Give it a good stir. You want to make sure that moldy is all over that chicken. And then there's that. I should put this camera right over here so you can see what I just did. That's what I just done. And how well that turned out. But if I'm doing anything wrong, you'll let me know in the comments. I hope you will. We got to redo the sound because I got no sound. My sound just decided to go on holiday. So I'm using a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. That's the one I'm using. Nice big container of it. And we're going to put some crushed red peppers, about a teaspoon of that I use. This is optional now. That's totally optional. You don't have to do that. If you don't like hot stuff, don't do it. And then the oregano leaves, the same, put a teaspoon of oregano leaves in it. If you don't want those, just leave those two things out. And the chocolate that I used in the recipe is not sweetened. It's an unsweetened chocolate that I used. I don't recommend putting anything but unsweetened. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess. So don't put your Hershey chocolate bars in there. I didn't have any Mexican chocolate bars to put in, so I had to use what I had on hand, and what I had on hand was an almond brick, and that's what I used. And you really can't taste the almond. It didn't have almond nuts in it. It was just the flavorings of almonds. But this thing's got its own, and I put the garlic in there, onions. That's more than enough flavor to do it. And now I'm going to heat those tortillas up in the microwave for 20 seconds because they're right out of the fridge, and you know what that's like when you take them out of the fridge. They're as stiff as a board, and I need them to be a little more flexible and pliable. So 20 seconds in the microwave will do it. And now I'm just waiting for the tortillas. It's going to go off any second now. 20 seconds doesn't take long. There it goes. Go get them, Dave. Go get them. And then we scoop it up, and yes, I'm going to scoop more than I should. I should stop right there. I hope you do. Don't do what I'm doing. That's a sloppy Joe now. I just don't know when to quit, do I? Okay, I was hungry, and I wanted it now. So we'll just, you can't fold it. You see, I got to take some of it off because I got too much on there, so I'll scrape some onto the other tortilla. Way to go, Dave. Nice mess. Ugh. Okay, we'll try to wrap this one up somehow, tightly, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get it there. Okay, don't put too much on there, Dave. Stop right there. Go on, listen to me now. Oh my gosh. I've got to move that camera angle. I'll be doing that. I mean, this is a learning curve for me because I've had to start a new way of doing these videos since my camera on my phone is just taking a dump on me. I'm going to have to buy a new phone next year. But I don't want to do it until after Christmas. Or maybe I'll wait till they have a sale. There's an idea. Now I got to put those on my grill, on the panini. I'll put that back on the rice cooker. And these I'm going to brown up on two sides because the grill comes over like a salamander. And we'll do both sides, two sides of it. So I'll do that. And it's ready now. That thing's beeping behind me. And so we'll put that on the grill, and dinner will be ready in a minute. It's going to be so good. Of course, I got to clean the plate up. I made a mess on it, didn't I? Oh, gosh. Gordon would be terrorizing me right about now, I think. It's okay, Gordo. At least I'm not burning toast, okay? Woo! Who does that? So I'm just waiting for the dinger to go off. It's going to go any second now. Like I said, 1 minute on the press and they're done. Take the plate. He forgot to take the plate. I forgot to take the plate. I've had a busy day working on my bike, working on my computer, and working on this. Okay, now you watch me. Wait for it. I'm going to scald my mouth with these hot burritos. They're going to be like biting into hot burritos with hot coal in them. Yeah, take a sniff, Dave. It's good, huh? Actually, I was working on a computer, trying to make sure it was recording, which it was not recording the sound, by the way, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's hot. I gotta do my dance. I gotta do my "it's too hot" dance. I don't have a drink. Oh no. That's something else I gotta have. Napkins and cold water at the ready. That's the best advice I can give everybody when you're doing stuff like this. make sure you got a drink and some napkins at the end, because you're going to need them. Especially if you're like me. I'll make a slobber of it. Yeah, I like that one the best out of the two. The other one's got advantages. It's ready now. You just put it in a hot dish. If you don't have a rice cooker, don't sweat that. Get your pot. You got a pot for making soup? Put it in that. Put it on the stovetop on medium-low, and that's how you take care of it. Because you don't want to make it high. Medium-low to medium, and just let it get to speed on its own. Don't try to make it too hot, because you don't want to scorch the bottom, because you will, because of the chocolate. And the chocolate will scorch. So don't do that. Medium to medium-low, and that's how you do it. Guess I'm going to burn my mouth again. Watch. Stop it. That's my last bite. I'm not biting no more of that. That's too hot. Woo! Where's my drink? I don't have one. I got a napkin off the roll. That's cheating. The napkins are on the other side of the counter. I didn't want to reach over. Nah. Okay, that's the last bite. That one there. I'm done. I'll eat the rest of it off camera because I'm hungry. And I do finish them up. Believe me, I do. Because I'm starving. At this point, I was really, really hungry. I had a breakfast. I had an omelet. But that's all I had all day. And this was like getting on near 4 o'clock by the time I got to this point. And yeah, I was a bit hungry. I know I was fasting and I lost a bunch of weight, but I'm done fasting, and now I'm just maintaining what I got done. And I feel great, lots of energy. Whew. Put your comments down below if you got any remarks you want to make. Go ahead, I'll answer them. Promise you that. Bon appetit, my friends. Enjoy, enjoy. This one is a winner.